Hello everyone, ZGN Awesomeness here again. So today we're going to be doing more DDLC Plus, and we're going to be continuing the Encore mode of DDLC, aka the side stories. How the whole game came to be, non-canonically, of course. See what nautical nonsense has occurred today. Well, let's see what nautical nonsense we're gonna deal with today. So let's dive in. It says enter to log in, but clicking also works. Strange. Well, I have not changed the photo. 1 second. 1 second. Just give me a second. Let me find a good one. Let's find one that I like. Or sort of like, but not in a sense. There we go. There we go. So, have a little Monica picture. Have a Monica picture. Because why not? So, let's go on. Let's try the second part again. Let's try this again. It's her. It's the girl. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please, come inside. It's happening. Oh my god. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayari, and we run the literature club. Even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. So what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayari, and this is Monica. Sayari, I already... Nice to meet you. You like fantasy? Like books? Fantasy is cool. Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just... You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. I'd love to. Sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have bought them. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. Ah, you probably only need to bring one for now. True. Okay. I'll go get the first one then. Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, like, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literatures. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. I'm back. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think, like, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. Oh, okay. So, what made you decide you wanted to join this club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and I couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. Took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you'd come by. I always seem to interpret things at the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons, too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind as much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Well, that makes me so happy. I am proud of you for working up the courage to come. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things as I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. How about I'll tell you something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into. I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off till the last minute. So, yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. Am not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do if you don't let it slip through your fingertips. Oh, looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book on the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Bye! Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything. I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with our next meeting? I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. Alright. It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. That alright? That okay? I'm sorry about yesterday. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... You didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you're just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join your club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly, so it just sounded like something fun that we could do together. Reading your books. You know, like, as a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I being resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Dusk Bell, Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Oh, right. I should probably go get some paper. How come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? I mean, yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it'll be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try and help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So, in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. Okay. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are like just putting down the feelings that come in my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Ah, you're into poetry. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way! Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient, because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Okay, chapter 1. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Are these footnotes A lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. Wait, are they talking about the past right now? Or the present? Where? Right here. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Temples. Okay. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. So what are your thoughts up to this point? Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and to keep doing my best so I can see it in the way that you do. I see. We could continue tomorrow, right? We could do something else tomorrow. But, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. You weren't making me. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough. I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, then she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Wraps up the first part. Well, that wraps up the first part. Now what about the second? How does the second part play out? Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Gary happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best? But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. It's just Sayori in the room. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's gonna leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Yuri? Ah! Oh, okay. So, we did part 1, so apparently we're not gonna be doing part 2 for long. Okay. That makes sense. So that's all the time I'm gonna have for today. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So, until next time, we'll do part 2. We're gonna be doing part 2 of, the second side story after this. Next time. Because apparently, my time is much more shorter this time. Apparently. So, I guess I'll, see you next time, and, have a good day, and, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for Understanding Part 2. Sorry this is a short stream, but it is what it is, I guess. So, see you tomorrow. Bye.